Scene 0, take 2.
And action. Hello there, I'm Ringo.
And I'm Paul.
The film you're about to see is called Vampire Camp. It has not yet been rated by the Motion Picture Association of America, so we felt it was important to warn you that this film contains scenes of hot-looking women with flailing naked breasts.
No, it doesn't.
Right. Well, we tried to get hot-looking women with flailing naked breasts in the movie, but we failed. So if you know any hot-looking women with flailing naked breasts who'd like to be in Vampire Camp 2, have them contact me, Ringo.
Paul.
At 555-666-777. 8.
Enjoy the show.
Well? Are you deaf?
It is him.
Are you sure? He thinks he's safe there. But we'll show him. Won't we, my love? Stay on him. And remember, he's mine. All mine.
Bartholomew Dubbs, world-renowned expert vampire killer turned educator, teaching all the world how to protect themselves from the children of the night.
Are you Professor Dubbs, Bartholomew Dubbs?
Yeah?
Oh, hi.
I am in a hurry, young lady.
Oh, I'm Samantha Wilson. I'm here for the vampire killing workshop assistant position. I know all your work, Professor. I've read all your books. I've seen all your webisodes, too.
Oh, yes. I am in a hurry, young lady, and I am so sorry. The position has already been filled. I have found my assistants.
Well, I have a lot of experience.
Of course you do. You have... Oh, God. You've seen every Christopher Lee movie.
Oh, yes.
You are president of Stephanie Meyer's fan club, no doubt?
Yes.
Well, let me guess. You whittle your own steaks.
Oh, yes. Wow. I mean, you are so good. Just like your father and your father's father and your great-grandfather and your great-great-great-grandfather and your...
In a hurry, young lady. I have to get some water blessed.
I'd like to sign up for the workshop then.
Sorry, it is already full.
Well, how about housekeeper?
Not necessary.
A landscaper?
9.
Oh, how about a maid?
9.
A French maid?
Good evening, madame.
Oh, come on, you don't understand. You don't think they read Drax's list? Afraid of being a midnight snack when you're trying to make one? Sick and tired of losing lover after lover over your garlic's breath? Who knows how many of them have seen this ad?
Good evening, Fräulein.
Oh.
Lucigen, Frauen, Flaschen, Brüssel.
We're here at the Dubbs Institute for Vampire Killing, where an extraordinary weekend retreat is being offered to the public to learn how to deal with the undead. And with me is founder and instructor, Professor Bartholomew Dubbs. What is it that's inspired you to create such a unique workshop?
Well, vampire killing has been in my family for generations. My great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather, the great Hunter Dubbs, is the most famous vampire hunter of all times.
So do you think the class will be full?
Oh, yeah. I've done this workshop many times throughout the world, and it never ceases to amaze me how desperate the public is to learn of my technique.
What sort of techniques?
Well, beheading. It is the easiest and quickest, surest way to kill a vampire.
And just what exactly is the truth about garlic?
Well, the truth is that it is a remedy for women with impotence, ages 30 to 45.
Funny, I always thought it was George Clooney. What about their attraction?
Oh, blood. Oh, and virgins, of course. Perhaps a Bloody Mary.
No, I mean, why are vampires always so attractive?
That is a Hollywood lie that has been stretched more than boardwalk taffy. There are no good-looking vampires. Oh, there is this one. She always seemed to wear leather spiked boots and not much else. She would carry in her left hand a crop and in her right hand a key.
Okay, thank you, Professor Dubbs. I'm Fanny Parker, Dubbs too.
Got.
Professor, I want to thank you again for giving me the opportunity to work at the Institute.
Oh, Mr. Myers, you have arrived. This is Mr. Owens. Eddie, I was just explaining the effects of wounding a vampire with a silver blade. There will be burning and fever, weakness, and frequent urination.
Hello! Chef Emily at your service.
I don't recall hiring a chef.
Compliments of an admirer, sir.
Have we met?
No, not once.
Oh. The kitchen is through those doors.
Oh, come with me. I can help you with that.
Schwackhorn. Matcha Mädchen. So lick me.
Totally. I'm Skip.
Sam. Emily. Chef Emily.
That smarts. A little. So, Chef Emily. What a beautiful name.
No peeking.
So this is the weirdest workshop I've ever heard of. Vampire killing class. I mean, I don't believe in them myself, but hey, I needed a couple bucks.
You've never seen one.
Wait, you believe in them?
You better believe I believe.
Well, I thought I had one in my backyard when I was a kid. You know, the cows with the guts sliced out and the crop circles in the cornfields.
That's aliens, not vampires.
How do you know so much about this stuff?
Well, my minor is going to be in UFOlogy. But then there was this giant gluten-free baking contest in Pittsburgh. There's no holding me back then.
I bet your muffin tasted the best. You know, I don't know what it is about you, Chef Emily, but I feel like I've known you a long time. You know, they say that love can do that to a person.
Nomoto, you've arrived.
Have you ever been to Tuvalu?
Oh, what state is that in?
It's a country. What about Nauru?
What planet is that again?
It's a country.
Oh.
How about Liechtenstein?
Yes! You've been to Liechtenstein?
Well, no. But my best friend's aunt's brother's pen pal was from there, and he said it was infested with vampires.
Oh, it is. When I was there, I had a heck of a time taking down the Hockenbacher clan all by myself. Taking down their order. I worked at the Rickenbacken restaurant.
Wow. Professional.
I played doctor a lot in 9th grade. Are you good at keeping a secret? I know I don't know you very well, but I feel like there's something I need to tell you. The professor's gonna need our help.
Oh. Well, my French toast is decent.
I think a lot of his guests aren't what they seem.
Lactose intolerant?
Let's put it this way. I think they have an appetite for destruction.
Oh, Cajun.
Guten Tag. I am, of course, Professor Bartholomew Dubbs. And this is my lovely assistant, Betty. Say hello, Betty.
Hello, Betsy.
Welcome to another webisode of Dubbs Tube. Today, I have the pleasure of announcing our Fan of the Year. Drum roll, please. Anyway, our Fan of the Year is Belfry Badmittens. Belfry's favorite book is Interview with a Vampire Killer by yours truly. His favorite snack food is garlic, which he says he eats constantly. The person he most admires is Professor Bartholomew Dubbs, and his goal in life is to get Professor Dubbs' autograph. Well, congratulations, Belfry. You just might get your chance. As our Fan of the Year, you are invited to attend our upcoming workshop on how to find and kill vampires. Absolutely free. So pack your bags, Belfry, and we'll see you here at the Dubbs Institute for Fighting Vampires.
You sure are a pretty little cactus flower, ain't you?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't even be at this Draculating vomit fest if I had my way about it.
You are a feisty one. That really makes my bronco buck.
What would you call that hair color?
Brown.
Nah, something like silver.
Good afternoon. It is my pleasure to introduce to you a legend, a man with more than 50 confirmed vampire kills to his credit, and author of the Frankfurter Times best-selling vampire killing for Doom Cops.
Sort of reddish brown.
Maybe you'd call it satin.
Why, you deadhead?
Not bloody likely. Just as jailbait.
You want to play war? That's where I lay down and you blow the hell out of me.
I give you Herr Professor Bartholomew Dubbs.
Thank you, and welcome to Vampire Camp. Oh, we have so much to learn this weekend, but first, even before the first vampire,
There's no service out here.
Then get it yourself.
I want to introduce you to my assistants, Mr. Eddie and Mr. Myers. They will be assisting me in making sure this weekend's camp goes off without a hitch, making sure your accommodations are to your liking, and that you have everything you need to be a successful vampire killer. And if we don't have everything you need, just ask myself or one of my assistants. They will be glad to get it for you, no matter what it is. I want to point out a few of the items you received in your goodie bags when you registered. First, an advanced copy of my new DVD, I Killed a Vampire Today, So Can You.
I mean, there's no bars.
I don't drink. I'm 16.
A Vampire Camp t-shirt. Oh, and a coupon worth 50 cents off of your next purchase of vampire repellent.
It's a nice coat. It's very becoming on you. Of course, if I were on you, I'd be coming too.
Just remember this. What you will be learning is to face and conquer, my friends, an abomination of nature. Miscreants that they are. This workshop will not be easy.
Mark my word. Most of you do not have the right stuff to be a vampire killer. This workshop is designed to weed out those that are unworthy. Look to the person to your left. Look to the person to your right. Look at them well. One of you will not make it through this weekend's workshop, much less your first encounter with a vampire. By this time Sunday, if you're still around, you will be level 3 exterminating vampire apprentice. You will be awarded with this. Notarized by myself, Professor Bartholomew Dubbs, founder and CEO. And now, a song to help you remember the basics of exterminating vampires. You can wooden stick to start, then you jab it in your heart. Here's what you're going to have to do. You can kill them with sunlight, but it doesn't work at night, so you better carry holy water too. If you want to have some fun, silver or a cross will stun, but it just won't kill the you-know-who. If you find you're not of these, better get down on your knees, cause you're in really deep poo-poo. All together this time, with feeling. Next time on Dubbs Tube, I'll show you how to tell if a vampire is living in your refrigerator, which will prove the light really does go off when you shut the door.
I can't wait.
So you two don't look related.
You don't look departed.
Really?
My daughter's pushing for triplets. Nuts, I say.
And a reminder that this evening at 11:30, I shall be holding a question and answer session upstairs in the main hall for anyone interested in getting a head start on this weekend's learning.
This one might take two of us.
Mighty fine by me.
If you know what I mean.
Look at that motor mouth go. And to think, there's more of her back home.
One time in vampire camp.
I bet she ate the poor bloke
Barney
while
over there
making.
nailed some fellas.
Want a punch?
Great.
What is with all the garlic?
Call it sleep aid. Hey,
Well, it's cutting into my social life out there big time.
well, look at it like this. If she passes the breath test, then you know she won't bite.
I'll bet his wife was out the door or on the floor with some meter reader in no time flat.
That's quite the gearbox you've got going there, lady. You've got a driver's license for that thing.
Gearbox. Oh, a driver's license. Oh, I get it.
Sharp as a cotton ball, that one is.
Oh, God, you two
So
are
you
funny.
really think I was eye-catching?
Oh, ja. You are very kinky. I mean, slinky. No. I mean, very cute.
Care to join us for a bite? Later.
Jailbait forgot her sunblock.
I hope that you find the accommodations to your liking, my dear. Also, the mosquitoes can be a bit of a nuisance. Little bloodsuckers. Oh my goodness! This is a lovely one. Oh, and the flower is pretty too. Jailbait? Enter.
Professor, the kitchen sink is clogged. There's some sort of furry goo.
Yeah. Someone is coming to fix it tomorrow morning.
Wow. Is that Gunter Dubbs? The greatest vampire hunter of all time?
Yeah, it is.
Is it true that he tracked and killed 34 vampires in one night?
Yeah?
Wow. Is that your wife?
Ah, yes. The love of my life. She was my first, you know.
Oh. Well, what does she think about you being a vampire hunter?
Not much. I killed her. But I know she would be very proud. Our love was a love like no others. We met at a Stony Rollers concert. Love composes a beautiful melody. We married and lived in a little cabin on a lake. But all of it changed one night. She had gone to a Schuhplatter party, and when she returned, she was a changed woman. She had become one of them. I knew what I must do.
Clean up. I'll sick.
I made a vow to Mama and Papa that and I cannot forget Great Uncle Augustus and Aunt Helsvig and cousins Guneberg, Johannes, and Elke that I will. I cannot forget Great Grandpa Gilbert, Grandmama Albertina, and Brother Hubertus.
And
I think that is everyone from the Prosecution's party. Anyway, I made a vow that I would never allow another human being to endure such pain. So, I turned in my stakes, got a degree from Van Helsing University, and opened my first school in Brussels. Every pin that you see on this map represents a place where I have attempted to enlighten humans to the existence of these nightfuckers. Nightfuckers.
Night what?
Fuckers.
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 Fuckers?
Fuckers. Fuckers.
Oh, walkers.
Alas, they are non-believers. But I will build a global army to eradicate vampires.
Wow. You've taught all over the world.
Yes.
I just believe you're going to change the world with these workshops, Professor.
Me too.
The hour has arrived. Gather together, children of the night. Time to feast. Strictly organic, of course.
Suck blood on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Suck blood!
Flex! Bon appetit, my children.
Oh. Do you think she listens to me? Oh, no. No. No.
Oh, I haven't had sex this good since my cousin Melissa moved to Arkansas.
Are you ready for the experience of a lifetime?
Are you?
That reminds me, I didn't floss today.
Oh, my first tanky!
Thanks for the fun time. Don't think you'll have a problem staying stiff anymore.
I hate the food here. God, it's awful. I hate vampire camp. Oh, no, it's always like this. Last year when I had
Waffles on so much we should serve her with syrup.
So who gets the nosy Parker?
No.
Don't look at me.
Oh, God. Oh, hurts so good. Don't let it match around this, gas bag. Ooh.
Well, let's finish this. I got dibs on the skinny one.
Not so fast. We must remain guests until the red moon in 24 hours' time. Then I will kill Bartholomew Dubbs.
Yeah.
What is a red moon?
Oh, well, it happens about once every 400 years. It's caused by a total lunar eclipse. The sun's rays filter through the Earth's atmosphere, causing the moon to only appear red. It's a once-in-a-lifetime occurrence.
It's been 400 years since my beloved was taken from me by that blasted Gunter Dubbs.
Yeah?
Who is Gunther Dubbs?
Oh, my great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. It's the greatest vampire killer of all times.
Dubbs is mine. Do what you like with the rest.
Yes, Belfry.
When someone says, do what you like with the rest, what do they mean?
They mean kill the others.
Have you ever had a threesome with a toothless, red-headed prostitute in Tunisia?
Guten Tag. I am, of course, Professor Bartholomew Dubbs. And this is my lovely assistant, Bethany. And now, Dubbs Tubes fans, it's time for... Know Your Vampires. Each week, we identify vampires in an attempt to help you with your efforts to annihilate them. This week, we have Bianca Bokinski. Bianca was a teacher in a one-room schoolhouse on the prairie 150 years ago when she was turned to the dark side. Now, Bianca enjoys handcuffs, whips, and biting. Also this week, we have Flavia Dodos. Flavia has a very special gift, which is why we say she is special. She has the ability and the power of telepathy. Yet she hasn't quite fine-tuned her skills, and she needs something in her mouth to start the process.
Like bubblegum?
Yes, like bubblegum. Oh, and speaking of telepathy, next week we shall introduce you to Rusty, the cowboy vampire with impeccable telepathic ability.
information.
Hi, Eddie.
Hi.
A bit heavy on the garlic, aren't you, sweets? Trying to ward off vampires?
Maybe.
It doesn't work on all of them, you know. Ah, so much garlic. I don't think I could count them all, but let me try. One garlic clove. Two garlic cloves. Three garlic cloves. Four garlic cloves.
4 garlic cloves.
Five garlic cloves.
5 garlic cloves.
6 garlic cloves.
6 garlic cloves.
You know, all vampires aren't bad.
All vampires aren't bad.
The life of a vampire can be enlightening.
Professor says we need more holy water.
Weird.
Did we already lose half the class? Where are the rest of the guests?
I think yesterday must have drained them.
We shall continue without them. They can always catch up with the classes on DoobsTube. Today, we will begin by learning how to identify a vampire. Blockhead.
Stupid kids.
So, why do you use so much sunblock and an umbrella?
Let's just say if I don't, my skin will look like bubble wrap in 10 seconds.
I think your skin is amazing, Angela.
Would you mind, Eddie?
Oh, hey, there's cute little sparkles in it.
My cousin from Washington sends it to me.
Angela, there's something I want to ask you.
Okay.
I'm heading down to Hollywood next week, right after this gig's over, and, well, I was wondering if maybe you'd like to ride along with me.
Eddie, I don't know what to say.
I guess would sound good.
Well, there's a couple of teensy-weensy problems.
I don't care what it is. I can handle it.
Well, there's Mother and Stefan. They simply won't allow me to do what I want with my own life.
You mean that rattlesnake is controlling your life, too?
She's more like a vulture, but yes. Always overhead.
Well, I meant Stefan. But I can handle him.
No, there's just one more teensy-weensy problem.
Angela, nothing can stop true love.
Well...
You look like you have seen a ghost.
Try vampire.
Semantics.
No, Professor, your workshop is infested with vampires. The humans are all gone!
Oh, really? Don't you think I would know if there were vampires on the premises? Oh, and what about that sweet little angel? That's so sweet on you. You expect me to believe she is not human? She is too coy.
Too compassionate.
Too innocent.
That's a stretch. No, Professor, she's one of them, okay? I just caught her trying to siphon the old AB negative out like a billionaire on a tax break.
AB negative? Oh, you are a commodity, my boy.
Tell me something I don't know.
Angela is not a vampire. What? I just saw the two of you outside, romping in the woods. Vampires, sunlight.
Sunblock, okay? Really high SPF. The stuff is so thick it could block a laser.
Nonsense.
And umbrellas.
Perhaps they are just afraid of skin cancer.
They're already dead.
Well, Mr. Eddie, if you really believe that we have vampires running around during the day, why don't you just gather all the umbrellas and destroy them?
I'll do that. Gather all the umbrellas and destroy them. That's good. I like that. That's it. You back. You stay here.
Kids.
You really dig that bimbo, huh?
Can I get you something to snack on, Miss Bianca? Miss Bianca, I really can't.
But I can. Quit playing hard to get. Just a nibble.
Miss Bombescu, I did not hear you. This will knock everyone's shoes off at tonight's course.
My. So this is the infamous Dubbs legacy.
Yes, we do like to keep our pride to a minimum.
But you have so much to be proud of.
Well, yeah, we do.
So tell me about your great grandfather.
No, it is great grandfather. Gunther Dubbs.
Whatever.
It was a cold and dark winter's night in the Turkey Valley over 400 years ago when the great Gunther Dubbs came across the most powerful vampire in all of Germany.
Try Europe, buddy.
Vladimir Miria. He was the most powerful vampire. It took all of my grandfather's strength to kill him. Would you like to hear the story of the great battle?
Why not? Please, whet my appetite.
That ought to do it. Good old duct tape. All right.
Keep putting out that decon.
Thank you.
Hey, nice shirt.
Thanks. Everyone gets one at vampire camp.
Well, that's quite a deal. I bet those things are worth at least $20.
Actually, you can get one online for only $12.
That includes all sizes?
All sizes.
What about shrinkage?
No way. These puppies are 50-50 pre-shrunk tees. No stretching, fading, or pilling. Feel it.
Wow, now that's soft.
Yup.
That's not that iron-on junk, is it?
No way. Silkscreen. Only the best for vampire camp. Remember, only $12.
Now that's a deal.
It is.
Well, I gotta go.
What the hell? Guten Tag. I am, of course, Professor Bartholomew Dubbs, and this is my lovely assistant, Bertha. Hard as it may seem, some people don't actually believe in vampires.
I believe.
Why? Because they don't see them. But they do see them. Vampires are out there every night among us because of the way they hide in plain sight. They get jobs, night jobs. Taxi drivers, convenience store clerks, strippers. Oh, sure, they may seem like ordinary human beings with low IQs working minimum wage jobs, when in reality, they just might be vampires. But how do you know? Do what I do. Mirrors on top of your shoes. If you think that night worker is a vampire, look for their reflection in your shoes.
He knows I'm not a vampire.
Oh, but be careful. I was once arrested by a vampire working as a policeman because of these mirrors.
Don't.
What?
They're vampires.
They're just robbing him.
Yeah, of every ounce of blood in his body.
We have to warn the professor.
Yeah, but first we gotta keep our cool. We can't let them know we know.
And then I took the gas-powered vibrator out of her hand and replaced it with a crucifix.
My, that's some story.
Yes, and that is why, my dear. Don't cough! Can't you see that I'm trying to erect something here?
Sorry, Professor. We just wanted to tell you that the plumber was here.
Well, that isn't he is finished then.
Most definitely.
Well, thank you for that unending story, Professor. I honestly think my hair's grown an inch in the telling. But I really must go and look for my daughter now, if you'll excuse me.
Miss Bombescu, would you care to join me for a glass of wine after dinner tonight?
It'll be my pleasure.
Professor, I don't think that's such a good idea. It's dangerous. The plumbers, everyone, there's a piece of...
Out! What is it?
Professor Dubbs, we have reason to believe that all your guests are vampires.
How could you know this if I don't know this? I am the instructor. You are a chef.
Chef Emily.
Samantha Wilson. My name is Sam. Sam I am. I want to be part of your army, Professor.
Been playing with your food again.
It's better tenderized. Flavia, darling, I want you to use your special gift and tell me what's going on in the professor's office.
But I don't have any gum.
Then what's that in your mouth?
I see,
For goodness sake, just tell me if they suspect something. Do they know?
Singing? No. They're having an auction. No, wait. Charades. They're playing charades.
And what makes you competent to tell when a vampire is a vampire?
Well, I also attended BHU. I graduated summa cum laude with a double master's in sci-vampirism and myth and legend documentary filmmaking, and I have an associate's in intercorporeal transmutation.
Impressive. But not good enough.
Well, I also volunteered at the Anti-Entrancing Institute. Come on, look, whatever's out there, they're not human.
Yep, they know.
Tell the others. Dinner's early.
Yes, Miss Camellia.
Want us to save you a plate?
No, I'm saving my appetite. Just make sure nobody touches Dubbs.
Yes, one or two of them may have the manners of goats, but that does not make them a vampire, Miss Wilson. Now, if you will excuse me, I have pupils to attend to. Dinner by 6, shall we say?
Hey, where do you think you're going? Listen carefully. In Professor's bedroom, I spotted a vampire killing kit. Not the one that says requires batteries and smells like baby oil. Find it and give it to the professor. I think he's gonna need it. I'm gonna drive back to the nearest town and try to find some help.
I can't let you go alone.
Oh, it'll be okay. I'll be back by dark. I wanna give you this.
Now, this will not kill a vampire, but it will certainly damper his evening. Problem with this plan is that vampires
Why aren't they attacking?
very fast.
That woman, he must have been on appetite suppressants. Besides, you ought to get a load of this guy.
I will, you
Sticks them in a
idiot.
place where they
Now,
don't
where is
want
Angela?
to stay there.
Thought she was with you.
It'd be nice part
Doesn't
about
look
sunlight
like she's
is
with me.
that it shows up daily. You can survive the night.
Have you seen Angela?
No.
Well, find her.
Okay.
Remember, a strong defense is a good defense. Now, on to weaponry.
About time.
Bit dozy, this one, isn't he?
Mother loved me best. She told me so.
Mum, love a bomb pot like you? Not bloody likely.
She said you were an accident. Did you know that?
But we're twins. She only told you that to keep your mind off your tiny little todger.
Don't worry, they're not loaded. Perhaps I was wrong.
Now, Flavia, I need to know where Angela is. Can you see her?
No, I don't see her anywhere.
Telepathy?
Oh. She's standing next to a tree.
Yes, we're in the woods.
And she's with a sheep? No. She's with a goat. A butterfly!
Do it. Baby.
I'll be right back for your pleasure.
Yeah.
Hello? Is anybody...
Come on!
What are you doing?
Hey, you, hi.
Why are you throwing my mother's umbrella in the trash?
Look, Angela, you're a really cool chick. I mean, a very cool chick, but, well, those teensy-weensy issues of yours.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, well, I guess I should get back to disarming your fine-fanged friends.
I know what you think of us, but we're really not all that bad. Well, look at Leech.
I'd rather not.
But he used to be a vegetarian, and Stefan used to be a diving coach at Cayman Island. I think he misses the sun. And Bianca. Poor Bianca. Never again will she teach kindergartners how to plant bean seeds.
What are you trying to say, Angela? The vampires are all heart and soul? Only it flies out the window once you get your first taste of Petey the plumber?
Exactly. There's a stigma we vampires have to deal with, that we fly around with bats and loiter around on people's welcome mats, and the only friends we have that are humans are dinner.
Well, aren't they?
Yes, that's not the point.
God, this sucks.
Bites.
You know, Angela, there is one thing I've always kind of wondered about vampires. Do their libidos...
It rages like Niagara Falls. And it just intensifies as you get older.
Funny, you don't look like you're...
I'm a virgin.
You mean like the islands?
Like the Mary.
Me too.
Much better. Now, where is that vine? Yes. Hey. Oh. Sorry.
Well.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
You wouldn't happen to be fixing that truck, would you?
Yup.
Any chance I could borrow it?
Give it a try.
On second thought, I don't think we'll be needing the tuna fish anyway.
What's that?
I bet your muffin tasted the best.
Oh, you don't say.
I bet your muffin tasted the best.
That little skinny feller sure has it bad for you. Old Skippy. Thoughts he was thinking about you? Ooh-wee. Kinda primes the piston, if you know what I mean.
I gotta get back to the cooking. Yeah, wouldn't want to leave all that garlic waiting.
So I intended to create an army, a worldwide vampire killing weapon, and annihilate them like the plague that they've become.
An army?
Yes.
You can't be serious. I mean, what a novel idea.
We have a situation.
I'll fix the situation.
I could if I would.
You mean you would if you could?
Whatever.
Please, excuse me while I...
Take care of a situation?
Of course.
Of course.
Did Rusty destroy all the vehicles? Then they can't escape, can they?
Angela's gone to the other side.
What?
Know your vampires. Know your vampires. Know your vampires. No. No! Guten Tag. I am Professor Bartholomew Dubbs, and this is my lovely assistant, Bambi. I have sad news, Dubbs Tube fans. I, Professor Bartholomew Dubbs, have once again been blindsided by love. Just like long ago, when I had to exterminate my Gertie, I have just found out that my new love is one of them. Not just one of them, but their leader, their chief bloodsucker, numero uno, the head enchilada. But I know what I must do. And this time, it's personal.
It's personal. Are we done yet? Are we done?
Feel a red moon rising.
also between good and evil. And good.
Starring Camellia and Bartholomew Dubbs in the title roles.
Professor Bartholomew Dubbs.
We got your back, Professor. We're like peanut butter and jelly.
Like Eddie and Angela.
Like lingerie and lube. And handcuffs. And enemas and anal beads.
Let's kill a vampire. They're not alive anyway. Let's kill a vampire before they kill babies today. Let's kill a vampire. We have got God on our side. Let's kill a vampire. It's one hell of a ride. Let's kill a vampire. They're not alive anyway. Let's kill a vampire before they kill babies today. Let's kill a vampire. We have got God on our side. Let's kill a vampire. It's one hell of a ride. Let's kill a vampire. They're not alive anyway. Go!
No! No! Come! Angela! I love you!
Rusty!
What? I call him fair and square.
Mother, make him stop. I love him.
You're a vampire. You can't love.
Stop! This has gone on long enough. You leave me no choice. That has got to be the ugliest jacket I have ever seen. And who does your hair? A samurai? Your nose is too big, your eyes are too small, and you have the girth of a rhinoceros. Small hands, small feet. Doesn't take a lab test to figure out you're about as well endowed as an ant.
Don't listen to her. She's a succubus.
Get them! What to do? Nibble, perhaps? Start at the wrist and work my way up slowly.
If you're going to do that, why not start at the toes?
Mother, stop!
Oh, Angela, enough of that mushy love crap.
Hey, you remember that cosmetic surgeon who tricked you with a syringe full of silver nitrate? And I stayed by your bedside day and night, bathing you with bleaching cream. Now that is love. Well, off to work.
Yeah, you remember when you bit into that Mormon missionary in Utah? Who was it helped you get back up on your feet again? Call her.
It's that feeling when you want to give someone the clothes off your back. That's love.
No, that's a stripper.
This is gonna make me puke.
No, it's that feeling that fills you up inside and you just can't get it out. That's love.
No, that's constipation.
Look!
Too late. Once again, love conquers all, just like in any sappy movie.
400 years I've waited for this.
And you don't look a day over 600.
Quit your moaning, Camellia. It's time you knew.
Vlad, is that you?
I had an affair. Remember when I got you that one-way ticket to the silk seminar in India? Well, after you left, I went down on a Portuguese bed warmer faster than an alcoholic's first drink. That's the reason I'm dead.
What? I don't understand.
That's when Gunter Dubbs attacked. She was like straddling me, and her legs were, well, let's just say they blocked my view.
Slut! I feel faint. I feel faint!
I don't give a gnat's butt. I'm hungry.
Professor, the zombies are closing in.
Oh, zombies are easy to get rid of. It's a no-brainer. Hit it!
Angela, my little bloodsucker,
Yes, my little butterball.
bite me, baby.
Eddie.
Where's Sam? And now, a song.
And then he will step into the frame.
Represents a place where I have attempted to enlighten humans to the existence of these night fuckers.
It doesn't take a lab test to figure out you're about as well endowed as an ant.
A French maid?
Oh. I bet your muffin tasted the best.
The humans are all gone!
I'm a virgin.
But I don't have any gum.
Kinda primes the piston, if you know what I mean.
Whatever.
You said you were an accident. Did you know that?
But we're twins.
Have you ever had a threesome with a toothless, red-headed prostitute in Tunisia?
Are you ready for the experience of a lifetime?
Are you?
Sorry.
Boy, it's like that feeling that's deep down inside, and it never lets you go. That's love.
No, that's the crabs.
Fuck, I forgot my line.
I can see why.
Oh, like nipple clamps and ball gags and bull whips and enemas and anal beads again.
Gerbil in the butthole.
It's that feeling when you meet someone for the first time and you feel like they know everything about you. That's love.
No, that's the TSA.
Okay, one more just like that.
That
Leave
was
out
terrible.
security, they don't know TSA, so do airport security.
Oh.
That actually hurt a little bit.
Oh.